Hello there, my name is Jordan Leroy Hansen, also known as Ladev, and for this design around a card, I decided to design around one specific card, which is the Sarkhan's Unsealing. It's free mana and a red for an enchantment. It's whenever you cast a creature spell with power 4, 5, or 6, Sarkhan's Unsealing deals 4 damage to any target. Whenever you cast a creature spell with power 7 or greater, Sarkhan's Unsealing deals 4 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. Now, this card is kind of fun, but it's perfectly functional if you just use it just for the first clause alone for like power 4, 5, and 6 creatures. The fact that those creatures now become temporary burn spells is really good, especially to help with board control. But I decided to go into best case mentality with this deck design and go for the big one. Go for the second part of that text, which is whenever we cast one with power 7 or greater. So I had to find the lowest cost creature that had the highest power. And my results had find Yargle. I cannot believe I'm playing with this card. Yargle, Gluten of Urbog, is 4 in the black, legendary creature, frog spirit. It's a 9/3. So, obviously our dream plan here is to turn for this, and then cast either Yargles and such to essentially be able to constantly board wipe the board, and then use your Yargle to just go in for the lethal, or even use a FUD to try to get direct burn damage using Yargle. Now, the deck itself kind of builds around this combo. We have early game control with like Fatal Push and also Cast Down. I did also put like some Goblin Instigators in there just to help us stall the game because they're, early game aggro, you need blockers and such. I also put Dust Legion Seal both as a blocker, but also as a card draw engine to help us dig into the deck. Wily Goblin's just in there as just a temporary ramp spell. I'm almost tempted to also put Goblin Prospectors with how many goblins we have in here. It's tempting, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I also decided to put Doomfall in here to help us against the more control matchups. Sultry Suns if we really need the board wipe before turn 4. I put in Vraska's Contempt against Graveyard Shenanigans, but also get some problems in Planeswalkers. Chandra, it's just both itself a draw engine and just a really good Planeswalker in general. I also put Angrath in here against the control matchups. Demon Lord Belsenlock's in here just to draw us more cards. And then I put also Torgard, Famine Incarnate in here, just to, either we can use it as a way to finish the opponent that's a life gain deck, just get them back down to 10. Or if we're going against an aggro matchup and we need the life gain, we can actually target ourselves to go back up to 10. Now, usually you would rather use it to get the opponent's life to 10 than yours, but there are times where doing that can actually be very beneficial to your game plan. The lands are kind of what we suspect. If for a Rakdos style deck, if they're dead lands, Swamp, Mountain, Dragon Skull Summon, Field of Ruin to help us against problematic lands, Arch of Araska as a 1-up for card draw, and Scavenger Grounds against Graveyard Shenanigans that we can't deal with. Overall, that's how the deck works. I wouldn't say this is my best designed deck, but let's be frank, I'm more trying to design around a really memey combo here. Like, this is just a meme combo. It'll be fun to see if there's more tools to support this type of archetype post-rotation, but we're still waiting for more cards from Guilds of Ravnica to be revealed, so I decided to get the deck tech video out a little bit earlier since I think my other videos besides the Hearthstone deck tech video is going to be just covering the Guilds of Ravnica spoilers when they come up, so giving a quick 2 cents on that. I think I'm going to also make one real quick showing my opinion about the Planeswalker masterpieces and one of the cards I did miss yesterday, but overall, that's just for another video. Let's now just see if we can actually use Sarkhan's Unsealing to make Yargle a slightly playable card. There we go. Now, we just start a match, and here we go. Yargle Cannon! But yeah, I think the only card they revealed so far, which is Firemind's Research, which I'll get to my opinion on it in the video, but I think it's a playable limited card, but I am not really sure about standard constructability. I mean, all the people I talked to about the card have been pretty much on the fence about it. Some of them directly saying they hate it, some people saying it's alright. And some people are saying that it's decent, some people saying it's bad. It's a 50-50 card from what I've been seeing. Other than that, the only thing else that's been revealed is their new basic land promos that you get from the guild packs, and some of the art on those are really, really pretty. But anyway, we'll leave that for the other video, but now let's focus. So yeah, mono white life gain. It's pretty much the main reason why we put Torgar in the deck. Also, it's the second reason why we have the Goblin Instigator in here, so if we need to get the Torgar out early, we can just sack these without sweat. So, that's the second reason. I think we just... Do you want to trade? No. I think we sandbag for a little bit. We wait till he plays out most of his units. I say wait till like around turn 4-ish. There we go, there's the Johnny Primates. As long as he doesn't play another unit. Yeah. An unanswerable Johnny can become very problematic very quick. There we go. Yeah, I'm just grateful I got rid of that as soon as I could. Well, I think it's Yargle time. There we go. The only reason why I'm doing this is since we have already a Yargle in hand, so... Our worst case scenario is that this is a list that runs like Ixalan Binding, because then that would make this very awkward. Lucky enough we're not seeing it just yet. But yeah, we're gonna have to take the 4 damage. Or not. Okay. We'll take out the Johnny's Primate. As tempting as it is to try to go swing in, he has a Famished Paladin, so... Okay. I think I'm just gonna Yargle that, if we don't get a removal spell. Well, first things first, let's Desolate and seal it into an answer. Nope. Well. A little bit overkill, yes, but trust me, getting those out right off the bat can help you save yourself. Especially since now he had that mana, so he could have just gave it lifelink and then just start creating a bunch of tokens, which synergize with his life gain synergies. It could be very annoying, is what I'm saying. So play creature. Makes sense. He creates a bat, which gains more life. Makes sense. Okay, and we draw into an answer. Huh. And if you're wondering, yes, the only reason why I played Yargle was to get the City's Blessing. We'll now block a Legion now. Yes. Well, it doesn't matter that much, because we're probably just going to FUD something. Doesn't matter. Okay, first things first. Target that creature. We say bye-bye. Turns out making a Yargle grenade is probably just the best functionality I have of the card so far. But okay, now he has a unicorn. Now he has a chaplain. We're 1 mana off to be able to just draw the card during our turn, but we'll just put this out as just chunk blockers. What do we take the damage? I think I won't take 2, but I'll take 1 without a sweat. Okay, so we can at least draw a card. I'm just going to make it like that. Okay, that's very useful, actually. I'm not being sarcastic, this is actually ridiculously very useful against our problematic board state. Just as long as you don't draw anything really problematic. Still, not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Because all you have to do is pretty simple. You just do this.
Here be monsters.
We take that.
Your crew for my freedom? A fair price.
I'm gonna wait to see if he plays something. This might be a misplay, but it's just one of those, I think Angraph is one of our main... Okay, perfect. That actually is good. We fish that card out of his deck. And, well, there you are. Okay, so now, pretty much, if we can cast any high-cost creature attack spells... How many Yargles do we have left? I think we only have 2? We have 2 in the deck.
You're just fuel out of no fire, no steel.
There we go. That's what we want. That's what... And if he has a stat boost, he has a stat
my
boost.
horns and hammer.
Okay. We're going to draw a card. Ah, it's a 5-drop. Well, you can still make him discard his card in hand.
No fire, no steel.
And it was a seal ways, so... Still, this is a good thing to keep in hand, because if he plays like a 2-drop, or maybe even a 3-drop, we can probably full trigger. Nah, it's at the moment kind of a dead card in our hand. Really, we just need to draw a Yargle or one of our high-cost creatures.
The other lobber, fool!
I said high-cost, not low-cost. Still, it's a good draw. Okay. Maybe I should have put in the card we have that is kind of Goblin Grenade in the format, like... Oh, I'm forgetting the name of it right off the bat, but... Thank God. Okay. Now... we can sacrifice one, because we really don't need this. So we pay the cost. We submit it. The board wipe happens. Perfect. We put his life down to 10. Yeah, this is why Torgar's in the deck. He went from 34 to 10. That is the main reason why that card's in the deck. Plus, also helps trigger Sarkhan's Unsealing, which is not bad. So now we have it where he has a top deck, which is perfect. So, we're just going to try to draw into a spicy card. Our own Vraska's Contempt, not bad. So now he needs a top deck. Does he top deck? Nope, we got this game. Whew. Okay, we'll just go to combat, finish the deal, and... Hey, we gotta win with Yargle Cannon. With Torgar. Not Yargar. Not Yargle, but it gets the job done. Maybe I should call it Yogar Cannon or something like that. Nah, maybe. Anyway, we'll play one or two more rounds of this just to show off the deck a little bit more. I do like it, but it is very glass cannon-y, and if you go against a very popular archetype in Standard, which there are a couple, there is a very safe chance... Oh, hey there, little bugger. Ah. Okay. If you're wondering who I'm saying hi to, it's my little Labrador pup, Gash. So, okay. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Say hi to Cash. Nope. Hey there, you little bugger. Hey there. Hey there. Okay, I'm just finishing up a video now, okay? I'll give you some love afterwards, okay? Here we go. It's always nice to get a hug from a puppy. Anyway. Let's take a look at this. So, I wasn't paying too much attention. Con of this hand, we don't really have any early game. Pros of this hand, we do have a Sarkhan's Unsealing and Chandra, so... And a Vraska's Contempt. I'm guessing... Oh, hey, we got the combo. Nice. We just need to draw one more land. Okay, so then now... We're going to play this, draw into a card. There we go. Now we're ready for shenanigans. And if this is the deck archetype that I think it is... Oh, this is going to be fun. Wait. He hasn't played something. Okay, that's weird. You know, I wish I could say I played that tap land intentionally, but no, I should have played the mountain so that I could turn 4 Sarkhan's Unsealing. But I'm also curious to see what the heck is this person playing. He hasn't answered to any of our stuff yet, so... Okay, yeah, I think I get it now. Okay, so... Now we play the Unsealing. And this is hard, because we're playing against green-white, which are the colors with enchantment hate, so... We just really gotta hope. We gotta hope he doesn't have enchantment hate in his hand. No enchantment hate, no enchantment hate, no enchantment hate, no enchantment hate, and yeah, he had it. Okay. Well, plan B. Time to Yargle grenade it. Tiny. We could also just -3 Shaman Fortune Defiance it, because it deals 4 damage, so... Yeah, I think I'll get that out just now.
You and I are gonna take him out. Now you're going to fire.
So yeah, it will get the camp. Nope, it won't since it was lethal, so we will do that. And I'm wanting to save Yargle Grenade against more significantly high threats if he has any. But we are solid. I mean, we have our Vraska's Contents, we have our Yargles, so once we get another Sarkhan's Unsealing, we can go about it again. Before people are looking at this and being like, hey, I want to brew this deck, I think this deck might help me rank. I would not recommend that. I think this is just me being really lucky with my matchups. Because I tried to record another video of this deck tech, and I was losing so much, it wasn't even funny.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Ooh. Yes, we'd want to cast that. Yes. I'm just kind of a little bit lucky at the moment. Still, I do think if you wanted to play a silly deck, I think this is a fun deck. It's just fun to try to get off and just see if Yargle can actually help you win a game. So now we have to see if he has second enchantment hate. Interesting. So we gotta keep this in mind. So anytime we try to minus his stuff, it targets that. Great card. I'm surprised people don't play with it more, especially with how much spot removal is in the meta. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just add 4 red mana.
This is gonna hurt.
And then we Yargle it. And then I think... I'm going to wait on that. Okay, so he gained some life. Makes sense. Well, that's why... Okay. What do you have in your hand, opponent? Yeah, we'll take one of those out. So now we kind of know what he's doing. We're just going to add more red mana.
You're going down.
And just play another. Play another Yargle. Yargle! I'll probably just use Shauna Ramp to get Torgor out this turn. Yeah, that might be the good idea. Okay, here's how we do this. We plus that.
This'll be easy.
We sacrifice no creatures. Confirm the 0. There we go. And yet again, does that. we're going to target his life to be at that. And we could have, if I left the red mana, did a FUD to do the finisher, but yeah, that was one little misplay there, but I think we got this game, unless he has a really hair-mary kind of card. I didn't even remember how this works. If you were to lose a game, it said... So yeah, he just didn't have enough mana to cast it from what it looks like, so... We won that game. Yes! Let's see what we got here. Not bad, not great. I think that's going to be all the matches I'll play with at the moment. This is Yargle's Cannon. I'll just show it one more time. This is what you need to build the deck. If you guys want to give it a shot, you can give it a shot. I had some fun with it. As those last two matches were actually kind of my best matchups with this deck, so that was pretty cool. But boy, this deck is not good when you're going against Turbo Fog. Oy. Or at least if you don't draw really great with Turbo Fog. If you get a good hand, you can, but yeah. But still, I personally like this deck as kind of a gimmick deck. It's kind of fun. And I think for the next deck tech video, since Guilds of Ravnica is coming around the corner, I think I'm going to try to do a gimmick of all the next design around the cards are going to be cards that have the color theme from the guilds, like Selesnya, Boros, Grigari, etc., etc., etc. Just for the anticipation for the upcoming set. I'll also try to do some spoiler videos as well. Overall, though, this is Jordan Leroy Hansen, also known as Lev Dev, signing out. Y'all have a lovely day. Adieu!